It's your boy Terrence Carter. TZ Talks, TZ Fitness, and
Marvelous.
my baby Mars. We back at it again with a live stream. Episode 6. The laptop not working right now, y'all, so we don't have the sound effects. But if y'all see that she's a little bit tired, it's because she done had a long day today in the Matrix.
I started working, guys.
Hold on. Wait, what am I doing? All right, there we go.
You cannot tell me my eyes
Okay.
puffy. I said I started a new job, guys, so I'm back in the Matrix. You know what they say, F these jobs. But a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do to be financially stable.
Now, today's episode, as you guys can see from the title of the video, Americans are running out of time. Are you prepared financially and spiritually? And there's plenty of reasons why it's not even I just typed in on ChatGPT, to be honest with y'all, like give me some titles for based off what I'll be talking about, and it gave me that. Well, it gave me a list of titles, and I ended up picking that title. But there are plenty of reasons why I do ask that question. As far as Americans are running out of time, I say that because time is ticking, right? We can obviously see it in plain sight that more people are getting laid off from their jobs, or people are working jobs where they're not getting paid, like the TSA agents, which is kind of extreme to me.
Yeah.
And
a lot of flights are going to be canceled.
Mm-hmm.
Man, my eye is frozen.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Let me see.
Look at the camera. You can see that?
Were you scratching your eye a lot?
No.
Well, I don't know. But there's plenty of reasons why I asked that question. I hope you guys have been preparing. For everybody that ends up watching this video, either now or later on in life, I hope y'all been preparing financially and spiritually, along with mentally too. Anything you want to add to that?
Sure. There's been a lot of changes, especially with the TSA, like he's mentioned before. A lot of flights are being delayed. A lot of things are changing. So just be mindful that you definitely gotta be in touch with yourself. You know, making sure that your mental well-being is good, making sure that you are okay, making sure you're okay financially, and just having some sort of thing to fall back on for sure.
So, how are you feeling overall, and I guess you could tell the people a little bit about how work has been going so far for you. Shout out to everybody that's here. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new.
So I started working almost 2 weeks ago. I think that a lot of Gen Z lack professionalism in the workplace. I think that social media has made a change when it comes to behaving at work and like being professional at work. Sometimes people want to bring the outside, their personal life into work, and it's not always like that, especially when you have to be respectful and mindful of the things that you do, especially when working with kids. So, I don't know, as some of you guys may know, I was a preschool teacher, and I am I transferred out from teaching, and right now I am an assistant director at a daycare. And just because I just want to grow professionally and personally, because I'm at the age in which like I really like question myself, like, do I really want to be in the classroom going into my 40s, or do I want to do something differently?
Slow down. Going into your 40s is crazy. She's only 31, y'all, so I don't even know how
but I'm saying like long term.
Jumping like that. Okay, babe,
Yeah,
but you're only 31. Give yourself...
Thanks.
Slow it down.
Okay. You guys know what I mean. But when it comes to this, I have to be on my P's and Q's and making sure that everyone is doing their job properly when it comes to managing a classroom. I have to be direct with people, and that's something that I am working on, because like a lot of people who may know me and see me, they may say that I'm very soft spoken. I am, but when things need to get done, I'm gonna address it directly, and it may be in a way that people may not like it, but it's also gonna be professionally. And I think a lot of people misinterpret that, right, and lack the comprehension that, yeah, you need to make sure that you are doing this and making sure that it's being done thoroughly and properly, so that we can like have a smooth, workplace. But a lot of people just like that. So
do you feel like the workplace is full of like fakeness
the
or like
workplace
forced
is
personas? Let me put it that way. Cause I see that at the job I work at.
like one thing that I always told myself and tell people going into a workplace is that nobody's is your friend. You may have coworkers, but those coworkers don't need to know everything about your personal life. That's something that I always tell Terrence. I always tell him, like, don't bring your personal life into your workplace, because not everyone there is your friend, and not everyone there is gonna have your back. So
You shut up.
what?
Somebody wrote "shut up" in the comments. Kick rocks.
But just making sure that it's okay. You can leave them. Okay. Just making sure that you are covering your own ass. Sorry for the words, but covering yourself, making sure that you are being attentive of what you're doing. Nobody's your friend, and people are gonna be able be. People are gonna throw you under the bus just because they want to keep their job. So, it is what it is. I think a lot of people start working at a workplace, and they tend to like want to have friends outside of work, but it's not always like that. It shouldn't always be like that.
Yeah, and a lot of these jobs in the Matrix is just, to me, it's full of fake personas. It's full of people that are scared. Based off what I see. I'm not saying everybody is afraid, because some people really don't care. They gonna talk, they talk. But I just feel like the 9 to 5 space is full of ego-driven people, and it's like you just there to get some money so that you're able to take care of yourself. You
Yeah.
feel me?
And like I said, I started this job 2 weeks ago, and like today they were trying to basically tell me, oh, like micromanage my schedule when it comes to my lunch break. So I'm supposed to go on lunch for an hour. And they were like, sometimes I don't even go out to lunch. I just stay in the back of the office and like eat while working, or I just take a 30-minute break. And I'm like, I'm not getting paid for that hour that I'm taking lunch. So why would I give you more of my time for that? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So I was like, oh yeah, everyone has their different ways, or like I tend to go out because I don't want to be in the school and they're like, oh, Marvelise can't do this and what. No, I'm on my lunch break. I don't want to be bothered. So I'd rather just go out, browse around, walk around, sit down, chill, and then I come back from when my lunch hour is done. And I guess people don't like that. And they were trying to say like, oh, sometimes you can always take work home. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to take work home. I'm not doing that. That's something I was talking to Terrence about. I'm like, I'm not bringing work home. They were like, because if you want to be 110% and you want to make sure that you want to stay here long term, you have to, do X. Y. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
The Matrix is cooking her already, yeah.
It's not that it's cooking me. It's just I've already, like I said, I used to teach, right? So sometimes I would take my work home, but I think it's different going on an administrative like level. So yeah.
That was a lot.
My bad.
She listen, she be having a vent, so it's okay. Um. Okay. Let me see. Well, with that being said, she got to tell you guys how it's been so far with her working at the job. Um, it's good that she is working, but I don't want it to stress her out because I know for myself I was coming home angry, stressed because I don't want to be at the job, and then I bring that on home, and she had to tell me to chill. So now we both were working, and like you don't want to bring that stress among each other. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you have to be very, very aware of that.
And something that I said today is like, I'd rather talk to you about work on my lunch break so I don't bring that home.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that we may start doing, because I know he has to vent as well. So, just giving each other the time to vent about our days, but just be mindful that we cannot bring work home because it does take a toll.
And another reason why in the title it says, "Are you preparing?" Because in my situation, like, y'all probably been watching it on YouTube or watching it on TikTok or whatever. Like, the USPS has been going through their fair share of ups and downs, and um, I guess like running out of money or whatever, blah blah blah, whatever they want to tell us. But I've already been like mentally preparing. Like I've already mentally left the job. You feel me? It's just I'm still physically there, but I've been preparing by investing more money in the stock market. And um, as you guys know, I got my new ebook. So if y'all want to check it out, yeah, definitely can. It's always in the description. No, it's always in the comment section of all the videos that I post. I've gotten some sales so far, which is good, and I'm looking forward to more. And I'm continuously working on my online business, which is the YouTube channel. So I want to ask. She's tired too, so she's not gonna be
I'm a
on the
little
live stream.
tired.
Yeah, she's not gonna be on the live stream for that long. So I have like 5 questions that I have written here, but I'm not gonna ask it in any particular order. So I'll ask you this. Based off your money mindset, right? Do you feel like it comes from your upbringing or wait, money mindset comes from your upbringing versus your personal choice. So do you
That's
feel like
like a statement, though.
yeah, that's a statement. But I consider all right, let me rephrase the question, my bad. Does your money mindset come from your upbringing or does it come from your own personal choice?
Both.
Explain.
Upbringing, I wasn't able to get, like, when it came to my upbringing, like, I was raised by a single mother, and it was a 3-child home, so I wasn't able to get what I wanted. So when it came to my upbringing, like, now I try to get myself everything. Like, if I want it, I'm gonna get it. That's one thing. So that's why I said it's a little bit of both. Yeah.
So for myself,
I don't know who that is.
I feel like my money mindset comes more so from I guess you could say personal choices, being that I had to grow up and really teach myself about money and understanding that the world doesn't care about what I'm going through. I have to always be prepared for anything. Also understanding that job security is a myth. So everybody that's in the stream right now, you guys should already know that job security is fake. Also understanding that you can't be afraid to take financial risk in life. You should want to learn about money. And there's like I'm always writing notes. So one of the things that I have wrote down was I wrote this today. The reason why trading time for money can be a trap is because your time is a limited source. And when working a job, the amount of money that you make is capped per hour, right? But when you have assets, your assets aren't capped. And then when you invest into real estate is all around you. Like, you feel me? So I've been trying to teach myself more about real estate and looking at myself as a stock market investor and a real estate investor instead of just a worker. you know, because it's all about how you perceive yourself. You can't really expect other people to like tell you who you are. You have to figure that out with it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the money. Um. So yeah, it's just been a long journey for myself. Um. And I'm learning how to trust myself more. You know, like that's one of the biggest things too. Like we have to learn how to trust ourselves, and trust like what we doing is actually working. You know, because there ain't no respawns in life, bruh. Honestly, there ain't no respawns in life. And if you're afraid to take a chance on yourself, you ain't never gonna know. And if you quit, you definitely never gonna know. That's for anything that you do. So.
But you should never quit on yourself. That's one thing.
Nah, I don't.
No, I'm not saying
Oh,
you. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
And you said personal choice. My personal choice was to be big on savings. Like, I do have savings and just investing as well. Making sure that I am financially stable as a woman, because I feel like a lot of times women are taught to depend on a man, and then like they get married, they get a divorce, and sometimes they're asked out, like they don't know how to like pay the
but
mortgage
then all
or
women
things
don't
like
get a
that.
divorce. So you
Nah,
talked about
I'm
this
just
before.
saying for like broken marriages.
They can't see your beautiful face.
Who said that?
No, I said that. Your hand was in the way.
My bad. Sometimes when they go through a divorce, they don't know like how to fend for themselves. So I was raised to, be financially stable, right? Whether or not I was or was not in a relationship. Not to always depend on a man.
I say this all the time. As adults, everybody should have their own money. Anything somebody does for you just a plus. But as adults, everybody should have their own bread. Are you relying too much on your job for financial security? And y'all can answer these questions too for those that's in the stream, because I'm asking the questions, but y'all can answer these questions too.
Right now, I am in a way. Well, right now I am, because I have been living off my savings, being that I was unemployed. So I'm trying to re-up and make sure that I am good on my savings and my investments. And then from there on, like, I'm going to just keep going. And stacking up my bread for sure.
Now, see, like, I gotta explain it. So, y'all know I hate my job, right? Y'all all know this. I hate it. I wake up every day and I say, fuck this job. I don't care. If my aunt is in the stream, she already know. Feel me? If my mom is in the stream, I'm sorry, Ma. Yeah. I'm sorry, Ma. But I'm always working on something outside of the job. Is the income important? Yes, because it takes care of the bills, right? And has it helped me add more to my portfolio with investing? Yes, right? But past couple months, my income actually has been fluctuating from month to month, because I have been missing days. To be bluntly honest, it is what it is. I stopped caring about the job, so I just be like, nah, I'm not going, and I'll go do my own thing. I'll go do Uber and make the same amount or more in the same day. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm never like just not doing nothing. You know, like I call out of work and I'm just gonna do nothing for the day. Like, nah, I'm always making sure I'm working on something. Am I relying too much on the job? You can't say yes.
Oh
That's
my,
cap.
not too much.
Not
but you
too
are.
much, because I have
You
a
gotta
nest.
be honest.
Stop, bro. Not necessarily too much, because I have built a nest for myself, right? So if I was to lose a job, or if they was to get rid of us, it's not the end of the world. You understand what I'm saying?
You have a backup.
Because I have a backup, and I've been building on the side.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
And you do what you love.
Exactly. Now, would I like for the YouTube channel to expand more? Absolutely. Would I like to, sell more ebooks globally? Absolutely. You understand what I'm saying? So I always have to make sure, like, whenever you lose a source of income, you always have to make sure you replenish the income some way, somehow. Always. Right? And I told y'all, like, one of the things I've been focusing on a lot is real estate. Like, literally, I've been studying it. I've been like, this is it. Real estate outside of growth stocks. Because growth stocks is cool. I love Amazon. I love Apple. I love Nvidia, Tesla, Google. I love it. But real estate has created so many millionaires. You understand what I'm saying? Because it is consistent cash flow. And once I'm locked in on something, you can't change my mind. Like she she knows that. I'm kind of like
Very stubborn.
very
Very
headstrong.
fixed. He's very fixed.
Yeah. So I guess for me it's like a 75% no, 25% yeah. But I ain't gonna say 50-50. I'm not saying that. Say 5% no. I rely on the job, and then 25% yeah, because I still go to the job even though I hate it.
Yeah. But the 25 is because you do YouTube, you do Uber on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi Lisa J. Appreciate you showing up.
Hey.
Alright, so y'all can answer this question too for those that's in the stream. Thank y'all for showing up. Thank y'all for being here with us tonight. We appreciate y'all. Do you feel financially prepared for an unexpected crisis? Why or why not?
You would have asked me like a few months ago, a year ago, I would have said yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I would say no.
I respect the honesty.
Not really.
Because America is going through a financial crisis, whether y'all know it or not.
Every day.
Like, and it blows my mind that most jobs still don't give people reasonable raises or a raise at all. They don't raise their wages. They don't raise their salaries, right? We're all living on the same planet. I was about to cuss. But we all living on the same planet, so we all are aware of what's going on, but the corporations we don't care. We just want the profits for the shareholders and the profits for the business. So in this world, like I had to really learn, it's a dog eat dog world, and you really gotta be gritty. Like you have to be gritty, and you have to move. Like me, even myself, I gotta move smarter with my money. I'm not even gonna lie. I gotta move smart. Like I've been moving smart, but I gotta move smarter. It's always another, like, it's always other levels that you have to reach, and it starts with yourself. You feel me?
Smarter how?
So
Because I feel like you.
now I move smart, but when I say smarter, like when you say smarter, how it's like I go harder with investing, because that pushes. I explained this to Jay, right? All I have to do is make 1% in a day to outpace what I make. Well, if I make a 0.5%, I outpace what I make in a day at the job working 8 hours, right? So 1% blows it out the water what I make in a day working 8 hours at the USPS. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if I go harder with investing and I invest more money, I'll be able to make more money on the green days. You understand?
Yeah.
And as far as real estate,
you do invest heavily.
nah, yeah, I do. I ain't gonna front. But you can always go harder. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can always go harder. Because there's gonna be days where you're making $600, $700, $800, $900, $1,000 in a day. And you're gonna be like, nah, what? Like, but that's real. Like, that's not fake. You can't fake that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that does make you like see the job system totally different. And then you have to always say you never want to get comfortable. Like I reach one goal, let me just slow down. Like no, because money loves speed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then time don't wait for nobody. Time gonna keep ticking. So we both gotta go harder. It is what it is. You feel me? We got this though. We got this. Right? Alright. That's how you do it? See? Come on, babe.
Okay.
Gosh. And then she said, we know it with this $4 gas. Gas been going crazy. I've been watching videos on TikTok where people gas is going mad fast. Like, I don't know what they doing. Everything in America is about finessing the American people. Finessing the American people.
Oh, I was gonna address something. Don't ever call yourself broke.
Yeah, that's a fact, Eric. Don't call yourself broke, bro.
You may not have it, but we gotta keep in mind that I feel like this is like the English language though. Like you gotta keep in mind that I feel like I'm broke. That means that you mentally see yourself being broke for I don't know, X amount of times, forever, until you have it for a little bit, and then broke like I think that's not I guess I want to say it's like kind of a curse word, right? Like broke, like your body's broken, like
Don't call yourself broke, because that, even if you don't have it at the moment, you still gotta feel like you got it, like
yeah.
because your brain doesn't know if you're joking around or if you're serious. So, and then the subconscious mind takes everything as literal. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like me, I'd be like multi-millionaire. Like I call myself a multi-millionaire. I don't care. Like we always we use positive words, no matter what we going through in our current circumstances, because you have to watch what you say. Words are energy. You know. To answer the question myself though, do I feel financially prepared for an unexpected crisis? 75-25.
75 yes or
Yeah,
no?
75-25. 75-25. Only because I can say this. I can say this for a fact that whatever the world goes through, if you're in the stock market, you good. I can say that because the stock market ain't gonna close. It's not gonna close. Like it's only closed on Friday, Saturday, but even then, money's still moving. So, yeah, like when they had the government shutdown, I'm like, even though the USPS don't shut down, other places were shutting down, and I'm like, the stock market is still open, so
Yeah,
it's still gonna make their money.
I was making money during that time, so
You know what I'm saying? And then like whatever they going through right now, the stock market discounted super. It been getting cooked the whole year since January. I ain't gonna front.
I gotta
SP
buy
down
some
like
stocks.
4%, right? Certain companies is down 20%, 15%. Tesla is getting cooked. Oh my gosh.
I haven't
But
checked, so
yeah, they getting cooked. But
thanks.
I will say this: load up, because once these companies start, like coming out with the robots and allowing the public to like allowing jobs to use the robots and stuff like that. Oh man, that's gonna change the game. And then these stocks is gonna go up so much, y'all gonna wish that y'all invested now. Like when the market is discounted, that is them literally telling you, here, it's cheaper for you to get wealthy. But if you scared, you ain't gonna make no money. Scared money don't make no money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be prepared. You gotta take the risk, and you gotta always understand that the money is always there's money everywhere, so you can't be afraid. Don't be afraid to invest the money and feel like I'm not gonna get it back. Yes, you will. Stop being afraid. You're afraid to invest $50. You're afraid to invest $25. You're afraid to invest $100. But you'll go buy an item that don't give you a return on investment. So you're gonna lose the money anyway. So you might as well invest it.
I agree with that statement.
Don't disagree, babe. Matter of fact, you got
to
your
a
own.
certain extent.
Wow. Why?
Because I live off experiences and doing things for myself that I wouldn't normally do, right? And making sure that like I'm enjoying life and not
Okay,
just
it's
everything is
also
going
good
to
to
my
enjoy life
investments.
while you rich.
Yeah, but you can be on your way to getting rich and still enjoy yourself and still treat yourself, you know?
I guess.
That's
I guess.
That's where we have like the disconnect there, in sometimes, not all the time.
Because I get it. Life is about experiences, but you gotta stay focused.
You
You
can
have to
still
stay
be
focused.
focused and still, you know, invest.
He said, "TC, do you consider trading the same as gambling, like sports betting?" I had interesting convo with a coworker. He was literally trying to tell me it's the same.
I mean, trading is kind of a gamble, though.
Trading, you got to be 100% right, and you bound to lose money. With investing, like long-term investing, you got a better chance of making money than you do of losing it, depending on what companies you invest into. That's a fact. You got to do your research, and depending on how long you hold the company. So, I hold companies that are gonna be here, and I'm not just investing into some BS companies. Um, trading is like you gotta always be right, and if you lose some money,
You
you
lose
gotta
it.
you gotta be alright with losing whatever money you risking. You know, but is it like gambling to an extent? Can you make a lot of money? Yes, yes. There are people that live off of trading.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just me personally, I'm a long term investor. That's just me personally. Have I been told you should learn how to trade and get into trading? Yes. Have I tried it and lost money? Yes. So
But when it comes to options, he does a great job, even though he does not trade, right?
wait,
But
when it
you
comes
know
to
how like options trading,
oh yeah.
but because he knows the market, like he could look at the market right now, and he could tell you, oh, it's gonna go down. We're gonna have discounts, or it's gonna go upwards, and it's bullish. He's able to tell you that, but he doesn't trade.
Yeah. Cause I'm not
Is a gamble.
yeah, I'm
It's a
not here to
gamble.
lose money. If I'm putting my money up, I'm trying to make some more money. That's the whole point. Tesla stocks are hype driven. No, it's not, because Tesla's a whole company. Me personally, I don't think Tesla stock is hype driven. It's an actual company that
That
is
does a
beyond
lot.
just cars.
Yeah.
Like they're not just a car company. They do a lot that y'all not even seeing, right? Um, and like they even have a diner.
Yeah, in Cali.
They have a diner in Cali, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So
I want to take him there, but he don't want to go.
now I do want to go, but I don't want to go to Cali.
It's
I want to go to Cali. They need to make another one somewhere else. But yeah, I know some people hate Tesla or they hate Elon or whatever. That's that's humans. Elon don't even know we exist. He don't care. He the
facts.
richest man in the world. He not worried about what we think about him. But as a Tesla shareholder, listen, bruh, make us as rich as you can. Retire us as millionaires.
I don't think it's
You feel me?
hype driven because when I first bought Tesla, I bought it for was it
Nah, you bought it at a good
158
price.
or 198?
170. Yeah,
One, it was between 150
She
and
bought it under
180.
200, basically.
Yeah. And well, last time I checked the markets, it was at 400,
Well, it's under 400 now.
and
So.
it's yeah, I don't know how much is it.
Tesla is 380 something right now. But it's discounted. And I'm telling y'all, once they release the Optimus robot, I'm telling y'all now, once they release the Optimus robot, y'all gonna see. Cause what companies do is they compete with one another. They not in competition with any of us. They compete with one another. You understand what I'm saying? So what one company does, the next company is gonna do. You know, if Tesla release a robot, Amazon gonna do something, or Nvidia gonna do something, because they all in competition with one another, but they all here to get to the money. You feel me?
Nvidia is a good stock. I think SanDisk is a good stock because they make the chips and stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
as well. Is a good tech company. It's okay. And what else? Palantir. It's a hit or miss for me.
Yeah, I don't invest in Palantir. But I got the SP 500.
You don't? I
Nah,
think you did.
I don't have it as a personal stock though.
Oh, I have one.
Shout out to everybody that's here. Thank y'all. If y'all got any questions for us, y'all more than welcome to ask. Do you understand the difference between assets and liabilities in your own life?
Yes. But sometimes I have a hard time, like, realizing that something may be a liability.
Like,
Like when I sometimes make irrational buys. That's one.
like,
What do you mean, like when I make impulsive buys, I'm like, oh, that's a liability. Like I didn't really need to do that, or buy that assets when it comes to like whatever I buy in the stocks or like whatever that is really like truly needed to survive.
so then what assets you feel like you buy that said, wait, what?
Maybe I'm missing.
Yeah.
So then go ahead, answer the question.
Do you?
Not ask the question, but
No,
answer
no,
the
no.
question.
I gotta go back. Is do you understand the difference though between the assets and your liabilities in your life, in your personal life? Yeah.
Yeah.
She tired. Oh my gosh.
Drink some water.
Jesus Christ.
He said when the best way to hydrate.
Yeah, drink some water, eat some fruits. We just had some pineapples not too long. Well, I had pineapples. I ate the rest. So, yeah.
Get some sunlight.
Yeah, definitely get some sunlight. For myself, I understand the difference between assets and liabilities in my life. I feel like this job is a liability because it pays me so low. Like, on a good month, I bring in like 3 point something a month. On a bad month, I make like 2,500, which is tough when your rent is $1,800. That's just rent. You feel me? But I still gotta be grateful, right? I still gotta be grateful because there's plenty of people out there in the world that don't have a job, and that's wishing that they could have a job. They've been hiring a lot of new people too, so I just don't want to feel like I'm settling. That's all. I don't. And it's not the ego talking either. It's not the ego talking. It's just knowing like I'm built for this shit. I'm built to do better things. That's why I'm working on it. I'm working towards it every day. Assets in my life, obviously my fiance, she's an asset because I don't know, like when I'm by myself.
We don't know.
No, I'm saying like when I'm by myself, I think about like the important role a woman plays in your life, right? And don't get me wrong, like we have our ups and downs. I'm not gonna come on this platform and act like we're perfect and like nothing happens and we don't argue and shit. But I'm like, damn, like you do gotta have a solid woman in your life because it does make you want to become a better man. Like if she was like just lazy and didn't do shit with her life, or like if she didn't have no type of like ambition or nothing, I would be upset. I ain't gonna front. I would be highly upset, you know, because I'm a very ambitious person. So as a man, you gotta always make sure you got a solid woman in your life, bro. Don't let social media destruct your brain. And I ain't gonna front. Sometimes that shit be bothering me, cause I be like, but on this video, they were saying this, and this, and it just I don't know. It's like you don't gotta always believe what you see on social media. Just believe what somebody is showing you, basically. So yeah,
What do
always
you
make
mean
sure
by
you got
that?
somebody solid. Oh, so what I mean by believe what somebody's showing you.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if I watch a video on social media, right, and I go based off of the video on social media, but then you're not doing what they saying that all the women do on social media, I have to pay attention to what you're doing instead of what I'm watching on social media. So you see how, all right, so you see how, nah, that's real shit. So you see how men and women have debates? And like, niggas be like, women ain't shit, and women be like, niggas ain't shit, and all this other stuff, whatever. And we get into arguments, don't get me wrong, we get into fucking bad arguments, right? Once again, I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. We get into bad arguments. And I still have like hurt within myself that I'm healing, that I haven't healed yet. And I can say that shit, like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I could judge me if I want to, I don't care. I have hurt that I'm still, like, I'm afraid to get hurt again, basically. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid to get hurt again. But like, I don't know. I have to put more trust into knowing that you're not gonna hurt me, and I can't put so much trust into social media because social media says women do this, this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
If it makes sense. And I'm saying that openly, like, cause that shit really could get to you. Like, I ain't gonna front, that shit could get to you. But I got my own shit that I gotta heal within. I ain't perfect. I tell you this all the time. Just cause I'm on YouTube and I make YouTube videos don't make me perfect, bro. I'm human just like y'all. I'm no different than you. I just make videos and put them on the internet. You feel me? So I don't know. Listen, man.
You do know.
Nah, I do know, but I'm saying though, like, I gotta stop letting the videos that I watch. Maybe I'll just start blocking them. Cause you know it's algorithm based. So you watch a video on TikTok
And you like it, then
it's gonna start showing up on your algorithm.
Yeah. And I could say the same for myself.
Ooh. Accountability. Look at that.
I take accountability.
Look at that, y'all.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you just stated something that you never stated before.
That's right.
But
we're growing. And we've had some hiccups, but we pushing past it.
No crazy hiccups though.
Nah, yeah, no crazy
hiccups. Like
I'm just about arguments.
Being disloyal or anything like that.
Nah, facts. I just feel like sometimes we let our egos get in the way. Cause we both like how can you say it? Like I'm a Leo, so I'm headstrong and I always want to be a leader. And then go ahead, babe. Go ahead. Talk your one too.
He's a Leo. Who thinks that is his, like, he has a problem with authority, or he has a problem with somebody telling him what to do. Even like if he knows that's the best option, he's gonna go and he's just gonna do whatever he wants just because that's in his blood. That's just who he is. And of course, like, nobody can take that away from him. But there are a lot of times in which, like, I'm a Virgo. So, like, that's where, like, our personalities kind of contrast. Because we are considered to be perfectionists.
Oh,
I know
wow.
everything is not
wow,
perfect,
look at that. Look at that, y'all. But there are certain times in which I'm like, no, don't do it this way. Do it this way, because I already foresee what needs to be done, and then we have a problem with that. Perfectionist is the exact word. And I try to tell her nothing is perfect.
But do I try to make everything perfect though?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know. Do you think I do?
From time to time.
But it's not often. It's not often.
From time to time.
But I think that's where like,
It's a work in progress. I just don't like being told what to do. I got told what to do since I was a kid.
but that's the thing. It's like I be telling him to do certain things, and he may be like, "Oh, no, I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna do it anyway." And then he comes back and he's like, "Oh, babe, you were right." And I'm like, "Yo, I know, cause I told you, but you don't like to listen to me." So.
Nah, I'm not even listening plenty of times. Especially when I told y'all my scooter got stolen.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Cause he told me to get a lock for the longest, and I never got a lock. And then I did a delivery on Uber. I was delivering some French fries,
Just French fries.
and I left the scooter downstairs, and somebody was looking at me, and I was looking at them, but I didn't think nothing of it. And then when I came back outside, the scooter was gone, and I was so mad, cause I just got that. That was for my birthday.
Oh yeah, that was for your birthday.
I was pissed off.
But I told him for months, yo,
She
like,
told me,
babe, get a scooter. I
no,
mean,
get a
get
lock.
a lock, get a lock, get a lock. No, I'll be fine. I'll just take it in the building. All right, okay, cool.
But now I got a lock, so I'm good. I've been listening. What is your stretching routine?
I don't really stretch.
I do.
I kind of stretch my calves and my
Hamstring,
ankles.
triceps, upper body stretching. What?
Yeah,
Yo, people just be saying anything on the internet.
you should have that conversation with the Lord.
TC, I know you had 2 jobs, bro. How don't you get burnt out? That's a lot of hours, bro. You're tough. I mean, sometimes I get tired, but I'm just trying to better my situation. So I can't just only depend on one job. I can't do that. The world costs too much. Like, and then the job, it's not like I'm making 6 figures at one job. Like, bro, I ain't making that. So I can definitely tell you that for a fact. Like, the second source of income with Uber comes in the clutch, and I'm not saying that, Plasma. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, as well.
Like, y'all really be trolling, but yeah, in this economy, you need more than one source of income. And a lot of the time, I'm just like, I'm thankful to have Uber because I just put the money, I just invest the money. So that helps me build my portfolio, you know? And then eventually I won't have to do that. So it's just a sacrifice that I'm willing to make for the time being. I have a scooter now, so it's way more easier for me.
He got his lock now, so
Yeah.
he can lock it up whenever.
Nah, I bring it with me everywhere. I'm not leaving it outside. I bring
You
it with me.
have locked it though.
Nah, yeah, when I take it to work. But yeah, you got to be tough, bro. You have to be tough, and you have to be resilient, and you got to be disciplined.
Yeah, he's very disciplined. Like he works like every single day, and sometimes when he's working his 9 to 5, he does Uber right after. But that's just who he is.
Yeah.
And like I love it, but at the same time I dislike it because
But what?
No.
Yo!
Sometimes I dislike it because I'm like, you can take it, like put more attention to yourself and your body, making sure that you're good, like spend time with your family, spend time with me, like you he uses his creativity wherever he is, so that never ends. But like I do tend to like think about his health, like, right, because if he's on his feet carrying things all the time, like I'm like, you probably weighing yourself down, like wearing yourself down as you get older too. You gotta be mindful of that. Spending time with your family, even though you're like, oh, I grew up with them, so what, like you guys don't live together, but just bonding moments, like it's needed.
Listen,
all across the board.
we gonna bond. I've been bonding with them my whole life. I'm on my mission to get rich. So
And I get that, but
that's it. Ain't nothing gonna stop me. I have to get rich. I can't be broke. I can't. I can't. I gotta fund the portfolio. We living in some tough times, and life ain't gonna get cheaper ever. So
Yeah, but you
it
too
ain't gonna get
focused,
cheaper.
and I'm not. Listen, I'm gonna say this, and I know you're gonna go on a rampage about this. You too focus on the money aspect, and money.
I take care of
Yeah,
my health. I'm in the gym.
you do.
I work out. I just came from the gym.
He said, "Bro, blinks twice, really. You don't need help. He like it over here. He love it over here, actually.
That's a fact.
He love it over here. But he does take care of his body. Like, he maintains his body. He works out. He does whatever he gotta do. But I'm saying, like, mentally and physically, he needs to, like, dedicate some time to himself to rest. Because even at night, like, you know, you may rest for a few hours and then you back up and, like, same routine. So just making sure you prioritize yourself before prioritizing having an income.
Oh, it makes sound good. I just need to start meditating. That's the only thing I need to get back to, meditation. And then spending more time in nature.
Yeah, hug some trees and stuff.
Do you have a potato in your ancestry?
Yes.
Yo, Plasma Zombie, bro. What you be talking about? Go. Matter of fact, go buy my ebook, bro. Go buy my ebook. You want to bother me? Go buy my ebook, bro. Bro, y'all gotta troll me. Dang. We came on this stream to do the live stream, episode 6. We did not come on the stream to be trolled. Aight. Are you okay? I know you're tired.
Yeah, I'm just laughing at these comments. They're funny.
But I walk every day. The job, I walk every...
No.
Bro, we work like 5-6 hours, bro. Unless they have me on the truck. But even then, I'm still getting in and out of the truck to deliver packages. So, I walk all day, bro. Imagine having a job where you gotta walk 7 hours, 6 hours a day.
That's what I say. It wears you out.
America is cooked. I just gotta tell you that. Yeah, we about to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime.
So, if y'all new, subscribe to the channel.
Be sure to check out his new ebook.
Yeah.
He has other ebooks as well.
Be sure
that you should check out. He does a great job doing them. And he has a lot of fun.
And I'm gonna make some more too.
He's gonna make some more. Be sure to subscribe to his channel, like the video, comment down below. What else?
And go watch my long form videos so I can help you get on the YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, share his videos out too.
We almost had 2 million views on this channel. So that's a big accomplishment. And the channel is approaching 10,000 supporters. Look at that. It's because YouTube Shorts been helping me out a lot. Y'all see I post YouTube Shorts every day. I just go on TikTok, find some videos, post them. Then I post my own. So that's been helping out a lot. But, yeah, bro, y'all troll too much, bro. I'm out. Like, bro, what do they be talking about, babe? Like,
isn't him the same guy that said what he said about liking? No, that was African something.
but this is the internet, so I don't know these people. But yeah, enjoy your night. Be safe. You got anything else you want to say to them?
Stay positive. Stop being trolls, even though we like the trolling, but dang, come on now.
Alright. Adios, y'all.